insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
Welcome into Beyond the Lines, brought to you by Wizard Sports Picks. My name is Joey Tron, and I'm coming at you with 3 free plays for Thursday, March 19th. But before we get started there, head on over to wizardsportspicks.com, drop us your email, and we'll be able to send you free picks directly to your inbox. And if you're looking to get some premium picks from us, all you gotta do is hit the handicapper section or check out the leaderboards, and you'll be able to see how all our cappers are doing regarding sports going on right now, from MLB preseason to college basketball to NHL to the NBA. You name it, we got it. Again, and if you want any of our video content, all you gotta do is like and subscribe, and you'll be notified as soon as a video drops to this channel. But for now, let's get right into those 3 picks. We got 2 on the college hardwood for March Madness and 1 in the NHL. The first one for college basketball is going to be between St. Mary's versus Texas A&M, and I'm looking at the under 147.5 points here. The Gals have a very strong defense and elite rebounding, which will definitely take away from Texas A&M here. The Aggies rely heavily on playing in the paint and grabbing rebounds, which again, the Gales' elite defense is going to take that advantage away from them. St. Mary's ranks 4th in defensive offensive rebounding percentage, 18th in effective field goal percentage, and 22nd in overall adjusted defensive efficiency. The Aggies defense, they're not too shabby themselves as well. They rank 45th in adjusted defensive efficiency and have a strong perimeter defense, holding teams to a sub 32% from 3-point. The Gals' offense is dependent upon the 3-ball here, and the Aggies are not going to give up their strongest advantage in this game. So again, these two teams cancel out each other's strongest advantages, which really puts me at the under 147 here. This is going to be a slow tempo with long possessions, and with those long possessions, we're hoping for some scoring droughts as well. St. Mary's has a notable size advantage heading into this one, which will also feed into a massive strength, which will prevent Texas A&M from scoring down low. Again, play the under 147.5 here. The next college basketball game I'm looking at is going to be between Texas and BYU, and I'm going to be taking the points with Texas here. In my opinion, this is one of the best games on the board following Texas's thriller over the Wolfpack with a last-second shot last night. But again, I like the points with Texas here. This is a short turnaround for the Longhorns, but the momentum after that game is definitely going to help them here. BYU has been on a pretty long break here, and I expect them to get off to a slow start, which is definitely going to fall into Texas's hands here. Texas is going to contest a perimeter hard, which is going to make BYU play down low, which they're not used to. They're very dependent on shooting the 3, and with Texas guarding the perimeter strong here, I really look for BYU to get into trouble early. Texas defense has done well against good teams as well. They're 29th in non-conference 2-point percentage, and they're 16th in overall defensive offensive rebound percentage. BYU is not going to have it easy here, and they're not going to get many extra possessions, so any possession they get here is going to be very crucial. Texas offense is very efficient against net top 50 teams. They rank 26th in adjusted offensive efficiency and 35th in free throw rate. Not only that, the BYU defense is very inconsistent and too dependent on outscoring opponents. And honestly, when you're trying to do that in March Madness, that just is not going to work. Not forcing enough turnovers. They sit 150th in turnover rate. I think this is a bad spot for BYU. Again, take the points with Texas here. Last but not least, we're looking at the NHL here with this matchup between the Montreal Canadiens and the Detroit Red Wings. And I'm going to be taking the Montreal Canadiens here on the money line. I think this is a really good price for a road team, especially a road team that is, in my opinion, better equipped than the home team. John Gibson is slated to start for Detroit. He snapped a 3-game losing streak last time out, but he's 2-4 his last 6 starts, and he's been facing a very high volume of shots. He's posted a 3.0 GAA or higher in half of those games, which is not a good look coming into this one. Jacob Dobbs is going for Montreal, who's been sensational this season. Recently, he's 3-4 his last 4 starts, posting over a .920 save percentage in each win, which is definitely going to be good against a strong Red Wings team like this. Montreal is generating 3.49 goals per game and are top 2 in shooting percentage. Red Wings defense is 15th in shots on goal allowed and have seen a recent uptick in goals, allowing 3+ in 5 of their last 7, which is over their average goals per game this season. The Habs are playing with revenge here after losing 4-0 to Detroit earlier this year, and nothing makes me happier than a revenge spot on the road. Take the Montreal Canadiens on the money line. A quick recap here of my 3 plays for Thursday, March 19th. We have St. Mary's versus Texas A&M under 147.5, Texas with the points against BYU, and the Montreal Canadiens on the money line against the Detroit Red Wings. Let's cash some tickets.